Namaste, welcome to NAS/SLAS dissemination program. I am Ramesh, data researcher from State Assessment Cell, and I will be moderating today's session to discuss the performances of NAS and SLAS in languages in the primary grades. To discuss the progress cards of language in the primary grades, today we have with us Leela Prapurna ma'am, who is an English language expert from State Assessment Cell.
Namaste, warm welcome to all the educational functionaries in the state. I am Prapurna from State Assessment Cell SCERT AP.
So, before we proceed into detailed discussion of the report cards, so ma'am, can you just give us an overview of today's session?
Yes, sir. Sure. Let us see the overview of today's session. The overview is, first we will go through the objective of the session, and then we will see what are the various assessments in the state, and then what are the findings of these assessments, National Achievement Survey and Students Learning Achievement Survey, and then what is the status of our AP state with respect to NAS and SLAS results, and then types of questions that they have given in National Achievement Survey and Student Learning Achievement Survey, and then followed by misconceptions and then the interventions.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, now please tell us about various assessments, international assessments, and why assessments are important.
Okay, sir. Now, before going to that part, I am telling you about the main objective of this session. Let us see the main objective of the session. The objective here is to disseminate the NAS and SLAS survey results in terms of language to all the educational functionaries of the state here, and to address the quality of student learning in Andhra Pradesh with respect to language in primary education, and then to track the changes over time in student achievement, contextual factors and their mutual relationships within and across the states and districts. So, now I am coming to the your question, sir, why assessments are important. So, before telling you all why the assessments are important, I would like to give you a small brief about what is test, evaluation, measurement and assessment. I will just give you a brief about these terminology to understand well about the assessments and why they are important. Test is the only tool where you will use the tool to collect the information systematically from your students, and then after conducting the test you will evaluate your students, and then afterwards you will give a numerical value, that is called a measurement. You are giving grades and marks, and then you are uploading the data. Still then we are stopping our process, but actual assessment comes now. What is the assessment? You are judging your student level, you are judging your student capacity in a granular level. So, let us see these assessments, what they are actually telling us about our students' learning levels. So, let us see the point by point. Here assessments are important because they will give you, they will provide a clear picture of learning levels at various levels, that is national wide, state wide, district wide and class wide also. And then they identify specific gap areas in learning levels for targeted intervention. So, you are identifying the gaps. Where are the gaps? Where are the learning level gaps in our students in Andhra Pradesh? Now, you are going to identify through these assessments, and then identify specific interventions for improving learning in the target area. So, what is your target area? You know, and then you identified some gaps. So, what are you going to do to fill the gaps? So, these assessments will give you details about all these things. So, that is the reason why assessments are required, and then they help you to track the progress of improvement. So, you have given an intervention to the classroom so that you are implementing it. Next time when they conduct the assessment, then you can track the improvement, whether our students are improved or not, then you can track them. That also, the assessments also help you in that aspect. And then they helps prepare an action plan for growth. Now, you are ready to prepare an action plan for the growth of the system. then comes to different types of assessments. So, let us see what are the different types of assessments. So, here you are looking at the slide, you will see international assessments and national assessments and state led assessments. I am just going through briefly the international assessments, and let us see what are the international assessments: TIMSS, PIRLS and PISA. These are three major international assessments they are conducting worldwide. So many countries are participating in these international assessments. And coming to the national assessments, National Achievement Survey is the only one assessment that is conducting by NCERT in India. And SLAS, state led assessments, is SLAS, Student Learning Achievement Survey, that is conducting in Andhra Pradesh. Now, our focus is mainly on NAS and SLAS.
Yeah. So, ma'am, so when you talk about NAS and SLAS,
Yeah.
so both these assessments are going to give us, help us to identify the gaps in learning,
Yeah.
and plan for interventions and measure progress, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now can you please tell us more about NAS first?
Yeah, sure, sir. Now, I am going to tell you about National Achievement Survey, that is NAS. We generally call it as NAS, that is National Achievement Survey. If you go into the details of National Achievement Survey, now this comes the slide. Who are going to conduct NAS? NCERT under the leadership of MHRD is going to conduct National Achievement Survey, and it is conducting in 3 different cycles. The last 3 surveys were conducted in 2014, 15 and 17. Current cycle is for class 3, 5, 8 and 10, and the subjects are language, mathematics, science and social. The speciality of NAS lies here is they are mainly learning outcomes based. Their main focus is on learning outcomes, and this is the only government achievement survey for states comparison. So, with National Achievement Survey, we can compare state to state, where are we with respect to nation and how is our state performance. So, like that we can compare our state performance also with this survey. It is the only government survey that helps to compare states, and district report cards are also available in National Achievement Survey. So, going forward, here if you see this slide, overall our Andhra Pradesh, where is our Andhra Pradesh state in National Achievement Survey? Overall, Andhra Pradesh ranks 3rd among its 35 states and union territories with an average score of 65%. First 2 states are Rajasthan and Karnataka. Our Andhra Pradesh holds 3rd rank in National Achievement Survey. Average score of 65% is the average score of the students with respect to language and mathematics is concerned. And let us see the highlights of our Andhra Pradesh in National Achievement Survey. In class 3, on an average, students are responding 74% in mathematics, 73% in EVS and 79% in language questions. So, 79% is the average score in 3rd class language in National Achievement Survey, whereas in class 5 it is 67% and in class 8 it is 58%. When you compare NAS results from 2014-15 to the current year 2017, here comes 2017 rank 1, we are in 1st rank in class 3, but when you see in 2014-15 we are in 17th rank, sir. So, there is a huge improvement in class 3rd students learning levels, and whereas in class 5 we are 14th rank in 2014-15, but now we are significantly improvement growth was observed, that is in rank 6, and in class 8th 20th rank, now we are in class rank 9. So, compared to NAS 2014, AP has improved significantly in its rank in all classes and all subjects. It is a very good improvement that we have actually our students performed in National Achievement Survey. Then, if you see this average achievement score, nation versus state, then See the here you are observing in this slide language 3rd, 5th and 8th classes, state average and national average scores are there. Yellow showing state average score and orange color showing national score. Even though we are very much progressed with respect to national score, but moving forward from class 3 to 8 it is declining. The score is declining. State average score has improved significantly in its rank in all classes, but there is a decline in performance going from primary to secondary. That means 3rd class is good, but going forward when you are coming to 8th class it is slightly declining. The score is slightly declining.
So you mean, ma'am, so on one side we have improved in our ranks when you compare to other states, but when you compare to our own performance, when you move from 3rd grade to 5th grade to 8th grade, the performance of the children in language is going down, right?
Declining.
So do you see any specific reason for the decline, ma'am? So can you think of any specific reason why the decline is?
Maybe we have to more concentrate on this language aspect in secondary level. In primary level 3rd class and 5th class also a slight declining is observed, but we have to more focus on language in our state.
Maybe this is one aspect which teachers also should be focusing on, like why there is a decrease in performance level in language when the children move up the grades.
Yes,
right. Okay.
They have to focus more on that also. Okay. Now, if you see the range of students performance, especially in class 3, 5, 8 in this slide, see there is a huge difference. Whatever we have discussed in earlier slide, that is also reflecting here. For example, if you see class 3 language, percentage of students achieving up to 30%. See here 4 colors you are seeing, yellow, orange, blue and pink color. So this shows the range of students. So here clearly mentioned the below 30% is yellow color, 30 to 50 and 50 to 75 and above 75. For class 3 students who are performing above 75 is 63%, but when you go forward like class 8 it is only 25%. So the students who are performing above 75 are very less in 8th class. That means
so in 8th class more students are falling in the lower range.
Lower range, right. Lower range. So to improve that we have to do something, interventions. We will discuss it in intervention slide. So districts. So when you compare districts in Andhra Pradesh, let us see all the 13 districts performance here in class 3. When you see this slide, you can clearly, the slide is clearly showing the district performance. State average score is 78, national score is 68. Sure that we are very much far ahead with nation's score. Our state score is 78%, but even though we are far ahead, our districts are showing this kind of performance here. So Prakasam, Kadapa and Anantapur are the top 3 districts. They are showing a good performance compared to Chittoor, Kurnool and West Godavari. They need a more improvement in their children's performance in especially class 3. Whereas in class 5, if you see this, Kadapa again, Kadapa, East Godavari, Guntur are the top performance districts, and Chittoor, Visakhapatnam, Nelluru needs a major improvement, but there is this very slight differences are there.
Close together.
Very close together. Very close together.